The Turks are much cleverer. And today, I would say they are playing two sides even more. In other words, sometimes they collaborate with the Russians, and sometimes they go against them. But you are unequivocally right in the sense that the interests of the Turks and Russians are clashing a lot in the region, and perhaps we will witness this in the near future. The question is simply how much of a negative impact this will have on Armenia. You mentioned Turkey. Erdogan undertook the initiative to mediate the meeting of Zelensky and Putin. What can you say about that meeting, and do you think it will lead to a real outcome? In my opinion, if we take a look at Turkish diplomacy, I would like to mention that Turkish diplomacy has always worked brilliantly and at a very high level for the past 500 years. In regard to Turkey's main directions, in terms of the region, one of the main directions is regaining influence in the whole Black Sea region, and Ukraine forms a part of that region. Yes, there was a time when the Black Sea was, in essence, an internal Ottoman lake. And now let us take into consideration the fact that the headquarters of the Black Sea Economic Cooperation are located in Istanbul, and that opening the headquarters in Istanbul was Turkey's initiative. And nevertheless, Turkey is currently implementing political processes by taking advantage of the Black Sea Economic Cooperation as an economic institution. Yes, I agree. And Turkey is very actively working with small Turkic-speaking minorities living in nearby countries. I would mention the Tatars of Crimea, who have a large community in Turkey and have 14% representation in modern-day Crimea, as well as a large community in Ukraine. The Turks are also actively working with not only Muslim minorities, but also with the Orthodox Gagauz people living in southern Moldova and southwestern Ukraine, the Turks and Tatars living in eastern sectors of Romania, as well as with the large Turkic-speaking community living in Bulgaria. Turkey has continuation of elite because it works effectively. The strata change, but the main boat remains the same.
Շերտերը փոխում են, բայց հիմնական նավակը մնում է նույնը։ Թուրքիան իր հասկացությունում գնում է։
Turkey is moving forward with its understanding. Whatever happens to Turkey, Turkey always moves towards the Ottoman Empire. If an empire collapses, Turkey begins to build the Ottoman Empire. If the Turks don't continue this raid, Turkey will perish, taking into consideration the major ethnic issues within the country. We know that non-Turks form a considerable part of the Turkish state, meaning they form the majority. This is a very dangerous factor for the Turkish state. This is why only through successes will Turkey be able to be successful as a state. If Turkey launches more democratic reforms, it will start disintegrating from within. And the Turks, the Turkish military, and the Turkish intelligentsia are well aware of this.
Թուրքիան կքայքայվի ներսից եւ թուրքերը, թուրքական զինվորականները եւ մտավորականները լավ դիտակցում են։
Բաժանորդագրվեք ազգային ժողովրդավարական բևեռի YouTube-յան ալիքին։